Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the how to draw a special instruments in CATIA software. So coming to wrench, what is meant by wrench? A wrench or spanner is a tool used in turning nuts or bolts, or tool used to provide grip and mechanical advantage in applying torque to turn the objects. It is usually rotary fasteners such as nuts and bolts or keep them from turning. There are different types of wrenches available in the market. Some of them are open end wrench, box end wrench, combination wrench, adjustable wrench, self-adjusting wrench, pipe wrench, etc. In this we are going to discuss how to draw the S wrench. So coming to the S wrench, it is intended for those fasteners in reach to hard to reach places where the S-shaped body and 5-degree ratcheting helps will allow for installation and or removing with a minimum of agency. This wrench set will be useful addition to the tool's chest. This set of H-type obstruction wrenches work around obstacle to reach hard to access areas. The S-wrench are constructed of chrome vanadium steel for durability and feature 12-point box ends for a sure grip and fasteners. So there will be a 12-point boxes on the wrench side to turn the objects, and it is made up with chrome vanadium steel materials. So this is the figure which we are going to discuss how to draw in the CATIA software. Okay. So just open the CATIA software. Next, in this CATIA software, it is in the assemble module. Now we need to convert them into part design. So click on start, go to mechanical design, part design. So part module will be open like this. Okay, so we need to draw the 2D sketches in XY plane, YZ or ZX plane. Just select any plane, XY, YZ or ZX. I am selecting this plane, that is YZ plane. You can pick from here datum planes or you can choose from this specification tree. So select the plane and click on the sketch icon to draw the sketch. So as it is selected, it is converted to sketcher module. Now using the dimensions, draw the sketch. Now I am going to draw a rectangle box like this with a length of 6.25 and 2. And actually these sizes are in inches. So here in this information, draw a specific S wrench, a tangent to each other, and the edges, the dimension shape, and the outer pentagon inside circle is 7.75 inches. So these are all related to the inches dimensions. So first change the dimensions. So to change the dimensions, go to menu bar, click on tools, options. So this is the process how to change the units. So here you will get the options. In the general, go to parameters and select on units. So as the length is in meters, we need to change it to the inches. So at bottom you will get the length in meter. So select the arrow button and you will get different types of dimensions, units. We need to select the inches. So automatically the length is converted to the inches and click on OK. Okay, so dimensions are changes, dimension units are changes. Now I'm going to draw the figure. Go to profile, click on rectangle and click on arrow button. You will get a different types in rectangular. So click on center rectangle, specify the center point and drag the rectangle. So rectangle is formed without a dimension. Now I'm going to specify the dimension. go to constraint, dimensional constraint, specify the horizontal length and specify the vertical length. Now as per the dimensions, change the dimensions here. So length is 6.25, 6.25, enter, 6.25, enter, and breadth is 2.0. So rectangle is formed. So actually these are in constructed lines. So now I make it to constructed. Select the lines by using control. To select multiple lines, use the control key. So lines are selected. Now we need to convert them into constructor elements. So go to the sketch tools. In that there is a construction of standard element icon. So if you click on that, those are converted into the constructor elements, that is imaginary lines. Next, here at left side there is a rectangle and at right side bottom there is a pentagon. Now I am going to draw the rectangle figure like this. So if I pick this center rectangle and draw a sketch by spacing the center point here, you are getting a rectangle as imaginary lines. So this is due to the constructed element is on. So for that, just click on escape. Okay, to come out of the command, just turn out of this construction of standard element and again pick the tool as center rectangle, specify the center point and draw the rectangle. So rectangle is formed like this. Now we need to specify the dimensions. Dimensions for this is 1.25 on both sides. So it is a square. So specify the dimensions. 1.25, enter, and this is also 1.25, enter. Okay, but the rectangle is in tilted direction, that is it is tilted at 45 degrees. Now I need to rotate this rectangle. So select this. So select the rectangle by using control. Now I need to rotate this by using rotate option. So rotate option will be in the operation toolbar. In this transformation features, so there is an option like rotate. So click on rotate. So the instances are one only. Duplicate mode. Duplicate mode means we need to get only a original object. If we click on duplicate mode, the original object and rotated object will be displayed, but we need to display only the original object. So untick the duplicate object and it is asking for the select or click the rotation center point in status bar. So at bottom in status bar it is asking for the select or click the rotation center point. So from which center point it should be rotated. So specify the center point and it is asking for the angle. So we need to specify the angle. I am giving the angle as 45, enter. See, like this the object is rotated. Okay, just click anywhere in the workspace, but the rectangle is in white color because it is not constrained or not completely defined. So we need to define it. Okay, so for that, give the angle from this inclined line to this horizontal line. So actually it is a 135. Just select these two lines and give the angle. Next, specify this point and this point. So length is given and select the dimension, specify this point and this point. So dimensions is given. Next we need to specify the angle between these two lines. See, once in which direction it is rotating. So it is not given any dimension. So select this and give the angle like this. So completely in four sides the object is constrained. Okay, so this our rhombus is or square is drawn. Next we need to draw a pentagon on bottom side. But here there is a small dotted like circle and it is having a diameter of 1.75. So go to circle, specify the center point and draw the radius and draw the circle by specifying the diameter or radius. Okay, just give the dimensions per circle. So diameter of the circle is 1.75, 1.75, enter. Okay, and it is also in the imaginary line. So select the circle and convert it into construction or standard element. Okay, just untick this option. Next we need to draw the pentagon here. So by using this profile, draw a pentagon normally like this. So draw a pentagon like this. Next we need to specify the dimensions, means we need to make the constraint of for this pentagon. So for that, double click the constraint, dimension constraint, specify the length. Next we need to specify the angle. They didn't mention any length for this. Okay, just I'm giving it as 1. Next, using this dimension constraint, specify the dimensions for this. So it is showing as 101. The angle for pentagon is 360 by 5, means the angle is 72. So select this in sector 1. So it is in 72. We need to subtract 360 minus 72. So the angle is 288. Similarly, for this also we need to specify the dimension, but it is already constrained. So in under direction we need to specify it. So double click, and then I'm selecting it as 360 minus 72. So like this pentagon is drawn with fully constrained. Next, there is an inner rectangle and an inner rhombus, and at offset distance of 0.22. So we need to offset this square and also this pentagon. So just zoom it and move here so that you can see the dimensions clearly and you can offset it. Now select this lines, that is rectangular lines, square lines. Now make it to offset at the inner side of at a distance of 0.22. So for that, go to operation toolbar. In that there is an tool like offset. So click on offset tool. Okay, click on offset tool. So those 4 lines will be an offsetted inside. Okay, but we need to specify the distances. Okay, draw the rectangle by using offset command and give the dimension like this. At 4 sides you need to give the dimensions, or in this manner, just 4 sides we need to give the specify the offset distances like this and change the dimensions as per your required. So this is one method. Or another method is select the 4 lines by using control, go to offset. Here there will be offset distance as 0.36. Now select this offset distance, specify the place you want and give the distance, offset distance as 0.22. So directly the offset is offset as provided. For that, to make it to fully constrained, specify the dimension, so it will automatically define. Just we need to convert the white color rectangle into the green color, that is fully constrained, by specifying the dimensions. Okay, like this the rectangle is offsetted. Now in the same manner this pentagon should be also offsetted. Now select this pentagon lines by using control, go to offset, select the offset distance and place the cursor where the object should be offsetted, inside or outside. So place the cursor inside and give the offset distance as 0.22. So like this the object is offsetted. Now we need to specify the dimensions. So directly it will show the offset distance as 0.22. Now we cannot change it because it is fully constrained. As the dimension is specified previously, so it is showing directly as distance as 0.22. Okay, to make the object into a center, just click the fit in all so that the object will be fitted in the center position. So we have completed this square and pentagon on the either sides. Now we need to provide these arcs. So for that, now I'm going to draw a straight line, that is horizontal line, at this midpoint of this line. So this is the midpoint. The dark color, that is complete circles, shows the midpoint. So draw a midpoint, midline at this. So draw a line at midpoint of these constructor lines. Now convert this line into constructor element. Select this line and click on constructor standard elements. So that line is converted into imaginary line. And okay, just untick this constructor element option. Now we need to draw the arcs like this with a radius of inner, that is imaginary line, it a radius of 3. So go to circles options. In that there is a 3-point arc with limits. Okay, choose that option, specify this point and this point. So a arc is drawn like this without giving any coincident constraint, that is it is tangent constraint. Just draw a line arc like this. Okay, now specify the radius for this arc. So go to dimensions, specify this and give the radius as 3. Okay, so arc is drawn like this. Next we need to draw another arc like this. So for that, firstly I am zooming the object and moving this part aside. Now go to this option, that is 3-point arc, specify this point and this point. So just normally click anywhere in the workspace to make arc like this. Okay, so now it is in white color. I need to make it a green color by giving it dimensions. So select this and give the dimensions for this. The radius is 6.1. Actually the radius is 3. So double click on the radius and change the dimension. So like this the arc is formed. Now I need to make another arc at top side and bottom side. So for that we can use the offset command here also. So select this arc, go to offset. Okay, and the offset from this radius to this radius, that is 3.00 to 3.44, that radius distance is 0.44, offset distance is 0.44. So go to offset distance in sketch tools, give the offset distance as 0.44. So in this direction a arc is defined, but once check these dimensions whether it is correct or not. Exactly it is 3.44. Okay, just select the dimension, again select this arc, go to offset, specify in which direction you need to get the offset and go to dimension 0.44 and so it is also having the same dimension, that is 2.56. So below this arc and this arc will be 2.56, so it is 2.56. Now in the same manner select this arc, go to offset, just select this dimension and space and place the cursor wherever you want, that is upside or downside, and give the offset distance as 0.4. So like this the object dimensions are given. So again select this arc, go to offset, select this offset distance and specify the place where you want to get the offset in the workspace and give the offset distance as 0.4. So like this the arcs are formed. Next we need to draw these small arcs at corners. So this is done by using these circles, arcs or round, that is fillet option. So now I'm going to use the fillet option. Just zoom in and move the cursor aside. So here at rectangle and arcs I need to make arc like this with radius of 1.48. So go to corner option, select this line and this arc and specify arc like this. So it is given a radius as 1.45. So I'm changing it to 1.48. Enter. So like this the arc is formed at top, and at bottom also we need to specify this arc with a radius of 0.81. Okay, so this dimension is given here. So select this corner option, select this line and this arc. So make a corner like this, and it is showing some radius. Just click on that radius. It is showing as 1.16 and changing it to 0.81. Enter. So like this the arcs are formed at this side. So in the similarly same manner, move this and select the corner option, select this line and this arc and form a corner like this. So it is showing the radius as 0.83, changing it to 0.81. Okay, select the corner option, select this line and this arc, make a corner like this. Now change the radius as, so it is showing 1.74, now changing it as 0.81. Enter. So like this it is formed. Here the radius is 1.48. Just move this cursor here. Here I have given the dimension as 0.81. Just change this radius 0.81 radius to 1.48. Enter. So like this, the at left side the radius are 1.48 and at right side the radius are 0.81. Just click on fit all in. You can see the object but with the constraint, with fully type of dimensions. So for that, in visualization, just off the dimensional constraint, you can see the sketch clearly. So we have completed the sketch. Okay, and at this middle you can draw the lines like this and make it to the dimensional constraints. And here also you can convert these arcs into constructor elements. Okay, just come out of this corner option, select this arc and this arc, make it to constructed elements. Okay, here also you can draw the lines. So like this you can draw the lines. So it will automatically come in constructed element because this option is in the on position. Okay, just come out of this command and again click on it and draw the lines like this. Okay, so here also you can draw the lines. Okay, like this the objects, the sketch is drawn by using this profiles and constraints. Okay, so after completion of the 2D sketch, you can exit from this 2D sketcher. So here you can see a workbench tool, that is toolbar. In that there is a icon like upward icon, that is the exit workbench. After completion of 2D sketch, just exit the workbench to convert from 2D to 3D module. Okay, just click on exit workbench. So you can see the object like this. So in this, only the object which are in the original lines, the object which are in the original lines only can be seen. The constructor lines, that is these dotted lines, cannot be seen in the part design. Whereas in the sketcher you can see both the imaginary, that is standard element lines, and the original lines. So when you exit from the workbench, you will see only the original lines like this. The constructor lines cannot be seen. Okay, so this is how the 2D sketches are drawn in the CATIA. So this is your first exercise related to the how to draw the special reference in CATIA software. Next, after completion of drawing this sketch, that is this exercise 1, how to save the file. So click on file, go to save as option. So select any folder wherever you want to place this. Okay, just create a folder exercise. Now give the file name, that is this is your practice exercise 1. So practice exercise 1 name, that is file name. Next we need to save the type. So part or part design sketchert, we need to save it in the cat part. So remaining modules will be having the remaining. So click on this cat part and click on save. So this is how the object which is drawn or which is designed in CATIA is saved like this. We have saved the file in the system. Now I can change the part 1 name and part body name here. Click on part body, right click, go to properties and go to feature properties. In that give the feature name as special S branch and click on OK. So automatically the part body name as changed to special S branch and part body. Here I am going to properties, right click, go to properties and go to product. Here also we can change the name. Okay, just move it and give the part name number. I am giving it as practice 1. Practice 1. So this is our first practice session. So I am giving it as practice 1 and click on OK. Okay, just go to file and save the changes what you have done here. So it will automatically save. In the part. So this is how we are going to sketch the 2D sketches in CATIA. So remaining sessions or remaining practice sessions we will discuss in further classes. Thank you.